My nominee for the United States Supreme Court is Judge Ketanji Jackson. I'm looking forward to making sure there's a black woman on the Supreme Court to make sure we, in fact, get every representation.
It is a landmark moment for black women across the legal field who throughout American history have made up less than 2% of the federal bench.
Judge Jackson grew up in Miami, Florida. Her mom a principal. Her dad a teacher who later went back to school and became a lawyer representing that very school board. Then she went in to attend Harvard Law School, where she was a top student and editor of the prestigious Law Review. She applied for a highly competitive and coveted clerkship on the United States Supreme Court, and she was selected. The justice who thought she was worthy of this high honor was a young lawyer, was none other than Justice Stephen Breyer.
Justice Breyer not only gave me the greatest job that any young lawyer could ever hope to have, but he also exemplified every day, in every way, that a Supreme Court justice can perform at the highest level of skill and integrity while also being guided by civility.
Now, years later, she steps up to fill Justice Breyer's place in the court with a uniquely accomplished and wide-ranging background. She served both in public service as a federal public defender and in private law practice.
And all of my professional experiences, including my work as a public defender and as a trial judge, have instilled in me the importance of having each litigant know that the judge in their case has heard them, whether or not their arguments prevail in court.
Incredibly, Judge Jackson has already been confirmed by the United States Senate 3 times. She was confirmed with bipartisan Senate vote to serve on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia, considered the second most powerful court behind the Supreme Court itself. For too long, our government, our courts, haven't looked like America. And I believe it's time that we have a court that reflects the full talents and greatness of our nation, with a nominee of extraordinary qualifications.
She brings a wealth of knowledge and experience, but also a particular perspective that has been missing from that court for over 233 years.
I have dedicated my career to ensuring that the words engraved on the front of the Supreme Court building, "Equal justice under law," are a reality and not just an ideal.